right, guys, there we are. Here we are, getting ready to start. So this is game number 4 for the Cleveland Indians 2016 season. April 9th, 2016 from U.S. Cellular Field. Cleveland Indians and the Chicago White Sox. Game 2 of the series. So let's look at the starting lineups. Starting lineups is going to be Rajai Davis in center field, Kipnis in second, Lindor short, Napoli at first, Santana DHing, Yan Gomes catching, Juan Uribe at third base, Jose Ramirez in left field, and Colin Cowgill in right field. Pitching today for the Indians, Cody Anderson. For the Chicago White Sox, Austin Jackson leads off the game. In center field, Jimmy Rollins, shortstop, Jose Abreu, first base, Todd Frazier at third, Melky Cabrera in left, Brett Lowry at second, Avisail Garcia, the DH, batting sixth, Alex Avila catching, batting eighth, and JB Shuck in right field. Pitching today for the White Sox, Chris Sale. So first thing we'll do is check to see if either pitcher's having a good or bad day. So 11 through 18 will be good. 81 through 88 will be bad day. To 51, so Cody Anderson's having a normal day. Chris Sale, Chris Sale has got a good day. So his stats will be up. So 2 to 8 and 2 to 9. So this could even be worse for Cleveland here, going up against Chris Sale, who's having a good day. We'll see how it turns out, though. Chris Sale only has an SR of 13, so if he gives up a lot of hits or a lot of walks, could be pulled early here. All right, so I think with all that out of the way, we can go ahead and save this here as game number 4. There we go. All right. Now, save it, and now we can begin. Rajai Davis, Chris Sale. Chris Sale having a good pitching performance. Had a great warm-up here at U.S. Cellular Field. He's got his fastball coming in hot. That's a 6, so off a Sale, 55 against the righty. 55 is an out. Rajai Davis is an RN. To get my charts all organized here. RN 61. That's going to be an F6. So little fly ball to short. Oops. Little fly ball to short there. Jimmy Rollins on the edge of the grass makes the catch. 1 away. Jason Kipnis. So that's an 8 against the lefty. Off Chris Sale, 44 is a strikeout. So strikeout. And I need to fix this because it's bugging me. Here we go. And need to fix this as well. For some reason, maybe a little easier to see this way. All right, so 2-way for Francisco Lindor. 2-way for Francisco. That's a 9. That is off of, he's going to be an R-righty because Sale is a lefty, so it's going to be a righty. So 2 to 8 because Chris Sale's having a good day. His stats go up by 1, so 2 to 8. It's a 9, though. 64 against the lefty is an out. Francisco Lindor with the out. He's going to be an RN 82. That's going to be a deep fly ball to center field. But making the catch in center field is going to be Austin Jackson. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. On the bottom of the first inning, Austin Jackson leading off against Cody Anderson. He's got an SR 17, so he should be able to make it a few innings. We'll see how it goes. Austin Jackson. That is an 8. So it's off of Jackson's card, 77 righty. That's an out. He's an RN. 74. It's an F8. Fly ball to center field, making the catch out there in center is going to be Rajai Davis. One away for the shortstop, Jimmy Rollins. 5, so it's coming off of Anderson. 35 against the lefty. 35. That's a strikeout. 2A, Jose Abreu. It's coming off of Anderson. 51 against the righty. 51 is another strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts. And Cody Anderson is matching Chris Sale here. Nothing going for either team. Oops. Do this up here. Thank you. So no score after one complete. Mike Napoli up against Chris Sale, the big lefty. Here he comes. Wind up, swings that arm, and 8 against the right-hander. That will be off of Sale. 18 is going to be a single into center field. So Mike Napoli with the big single to get things started. And he's not going to go anywhere. So Carlos Santana, the hot-hitting Carlos Santana. 6. That is going to be off a Sale. 54 against the righty. 54 is an out. Oop, runner at first. He's a RP 17 G3A. Runner at first. It's a 3-1 put out. Runner goes from first to second. So that's going to be a G3 out. And going to second on the play is Mike Napoli. So runner is second here, one away for Yan Gomes. Chris Sale winds up and throws it in there, 9. So once again, off the righty. So this is going to come off of Yan Gomes. 24 against the lefties, a double, and that's going to score a run. That is going to score a run. Coming home is Mike Napoli. And Cleveland takes a quick lead here against Chris Sale. Juan Uribe, still one out, runner at second. Juan Uribe, that's a 4, so it's coming off a Sale. 26 against the righty. 26 is a strikeout. So Chris Sale with his second strikeout. Jose Ramirez, the left fielder. 7, so it's coming off a Sale. 18, though, against the righty. 18 is going to be a single into center field. Yan Gomes is a OBR of C. He gets a +1 because there are 2 outs, so he goes to a B. And then because it went to center field, he goes to an A. So he's an A runner with 2 outs to center field. Runner at second. Off the singles. So it went off of, it was off of the pitcher's card, actually. So center fielder is Austin Jackson. He's got a T4. Throw a 4. Single off the pitcher's card. Let's see what we get here. That's a 68 68. Um, 68. That is going to be, he's going to hold up at third on the single. Stops at third. But 3 hits here. That brings up Colin Cowgill. Colin Cowgill against lefties. Not good at all. He better hope it comes off of Chris Sale's card. That's an 86. It's not going to matter. It's going to be an out. And even though it came off of Cowgill actually. So 86 is an out. So runners at the corners and 2A and 33. 33, he is an RN 33. RN 33 is a G5. And that will end the inning. But they got 3 hits and 1 run across. After 1.5 complete, it's 1-0 Cleveland. Todd Frazier steps in, third base. Cody Anderson. It's coming off Cody Anderson's card. 38 against the righty. 38 is a strikeout, so that's third strikeout already for Cody Anderson. Melky Cabrera, left fielder. That is a 6-11. That's an infield single for Melky Cabrera. So 1 away, 1 on here in the bottom of the second. Brett Lowry steps in. He hits a 4, so it's off of Anderson. 78 against the righty is an out. What kind of out? He's an RP. 55 is a G6A. And it's a 6-3 putout. Runner goes from first to second again. So only plays at first. And it's a G6 out. Going to second on the play is Melky Cabrera. 2 away for Avisal Garcia, the DH. That's a 12. We're going to be checking for CD. 46 against the RP. That's a 46. That's going to be in the left field. Left field is Jose Ramirez. His CD check is a 1. That is not good. Not good. Outfield of 1. And we need a number. Give me a number. Come on. Decide what you're doing. 26. 26. 21 to 28. Sinking liner gets by the diving fielder. If it was a left or right field, it's a double. If it went to center field, it's a triple. This one went to how do we know where it went to? Left field, right field, double. We went to, let's see, we went to, it was an RP 46. Left field. There we go. That's where, so it was a left fielder. So sinking liner gets by the diving outfielder. It is going to be, if it was a left field or right field, it's a double. In this case, it was a double. So a double for Garcia. And that's going to score Melky Cabrera, and this game is tied. And we have another hit there. Alex Avila. Alex Avila steps in, catcher. Runner second, 2 away here. Another CD check, 75 against the LP'er. LP 75. That's going to be to right field this time. Colin Cowgill. He's also a CD of 1. Well, went into right field. Let's find out. We have a 23. I believe we just had this. We did. 21 to 28. Sinking liner gets by the diving fielder. If it went to left or right field, it's a double. If it went to center field, it's a triple. So back-to-back range plays. Back-to-back range plays. And Cleveland's outfield cannot make either play. Another hit. That brings up J.B. Shuck. Cody Anderson shaking his head as the outfielders are not making good defensive plays out there, costing them here. That's an 886 against the righty is an out. This will end the inning. He's an LN of 66. LN 66, and it's an F7 to end the inning. F7, but 3 hits and 2 runs on the board, and just like that, the White Sox take a 2-1 lead going into the 3rd inning. Quite exciting there. Brings up Rajai Davis. Top of the order here for Cleveland in the 3rd inning. That is a 4. So it's coming off Chris Sale. 47 against the righty. 47 is a walk. So Rajai Davis takes the walk. He's an A Steeler. He is going on the pitch. Wind up, here comes, and Sale with the pitch, and Rajai's off on it. 47, A Steeler. He is caught stealing and a possible error. Caught stealing an error. Runner caught stealing unless, let's see, who would be covering? Kipnis is a lefty, so with the lefty up, it'll be the shortstop covering. So Rajai Davis. So we're going to see if there's an error on the play. So we're going to roll again and see if we get doubles. Come on, come on. It's an 82, so no error on the play. But Rajai Davis caught stealing once again. Caught stealing for the out. Unfortunately, trying to get something going here against Chris Sale. You need to take advantage of every situation here. Brings up Jason Kipnis. It's a 9 against the lefty. It's coming off a Sale, and even though it's 2-8, if you missed the beginning, his stats are up 1 because he's having a good performance day, just what he needed. And a 43 is going to be a strikeout. So 2 away. And Francisco Lindor, he's going to be batting from the right side. That's an 11. We would check on the BD, but there's no one on, so we're just going to a normal 11. So it's coming off of Lindor. 15 against the lefty is a single in the left field. So if he wouldn't have been caught stealing, that might have scored him. Single in the left for Lindor. He's a stealer. I think they're just going to chill out and see if Mike Napoli can get a big hit here. Chris Sale waits, gives the pitch. Here it comes. As soon as the dice settle down there, come on. Come on. There we go. It's an 8 against a righty. That's off a Sale. 63 is an out. Napoli is an RP. 13 RPL liner back to Sale. Sale snags it. for the out. So 1 hit, no runs, and after 2.5 complete, 2-1 White Sox brings up the top of the order. Austin Jackson flying out to center his first time up. That's a 5 off Anderson 76. That's going to be an out. Jackson is an RN 18 F3 G3, sorry. G3. 1 away. Jimmy Rollins. An 11, again with an 11 we would go to the BD, but just normal. So 34 against the right-hander. 34 is a strikeout for Jimmy Rollins. 2-way for Abreu. That's an 88. That's going to be an out. And 75 against the RP. That's an FD7. Hit it deep, but not deep enough. And that's going to be a 1-2-3 innings. So after 3 complete, go into the top of the 4th. 2-1 Chicago. Carlos Santana grounded to first. That's an 11. Again, we would have had a BD check. 87 is going to be an out. That is a 44 for the right RP. 44. That's an F5. Yan Gomes. Yep, Yan Gomes. Want to make sure I didn't mess something up there. Yan Gomes. 7 off of sale. 75. That's going to be an out. 32 is a G5. I had a feeling this game might go really quick with these good pitchers out there just mowing them down. Chris Sale. That is off of sale. 24 against the righty. 24. Oh, just missed it. For Sale, he got the single, or he got the strikeout. And 1-2-3 inning for Sale. That brings up Todd Frazier. Struck out in the second. 9, that's coming off of Frazier 88, though, is an out. RP 63, that's an F6. 1 away. Melky Cabrera singled in the second. Come on, what are you going to do? 24? I think that was a 4. So 24. So 7 is coming off of Cabrera. 24 against the righty. 24 is a double, so a double. Cabrera, it's 2 for 2. Brett Lowry. That's a 2. So it's a CD check. 56 against the RP. 56. It's going to be a center field this time. Center fielder, Rajai Davis. He's got a CD of 4. Much better than his counterparts out there in the outfield. Uh, 56. Running snag of a shot over the fielder's head. Batter out. Runner on third base. Tags and scores. All others hold. So good defensive play there by F8 Rajai Davis. And holding on second is Melky Cabrera. That brings up Vasily Garcia. Double in the second inning. 5, so it's off Anderson. 43 against the righty. 43 is a strikeout. So the double goes nowhere. 4 hits, no runs, no errors, and after 4 complete, we got a 2-1 ball game. Jose Ramirez singled in the second. That is a 2, so another CD check. 56 against the RN. RN 56. Left fielder for the White Sox. Melky Cabrera, he is a CD check of 3. Every one of them has been in the outfield, which is a little weird. It's easier for me because I've got that chart handy, but let's see what happens. It is a 25 and a 3. 25 and a 3. Well, we've had this one. This one, though, remember when you have a 1 CD range, it goes from 21 to 28. When you have a 3 as your CD, which is clutch defense, by the way, it's just 25 to 28. He rolled a 25. Sinking liner gets by the diving fielder. This one is going for a who did we say it was? Damn. It was, I think it was a left fielder, so it's going to be a double for, pretty sure it was a double. Oh, and I meant to put this over here because we're in the 5th inning, right? Oh, undo. You there. So we'll start the inning off with a double. Let's see. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So he's still got plenty of strength. I just wanted to see. All right, brings up Callan Cowgill. He's got no chance against Chris Sale. So is the defense going to play in case he decides to bunt? Are you going to play in? They are not. They're going to play back and go for the double play. Or, well, they wouldn't get a double play because he's on second. Let's see. Yeah, they don't need to play back because he's already the worst bunter there is. But he is going to try and bunt because he stands no chance of actually getting a hit unless it comes off a sales card. So he's going to try for a hit, sacrifice bunt. I mean, not a hit, sorry. So he's going to try for a sack. He's a DD rating, so we'll see how this goes. He rolled a 77, popped up to the first baseman, batter out. So that's going to be pop up to the first baseman for the out. So that's 1 away. Rajai Davis back up. He's not a very good sacrificer either. And the windup in the pitch, it is 4-26 against the righty 26. Strikeout. All for sale. And Kipnis. 2 strikeouts for Kipnis so far. Can he get the trifecta? 4. It's coming off a sale. 38 against the lefty. 38. And he does get the trifecta. 3 strikeouts for Jason Kipnis. After 4.5 complete. Still 2-1. They ended up getting 1 more hit, though. That brings up Alex Avila. Cody Anderson, he's got plenty of strength left in him. That is a 6.78 against the righty. 78 is actually a walk, believe it or not. So Avila takes a walk. And he's not very good. BJ Shuck. He's actually a BB. He's not a very good runner. He's also 2 for hit and run as well. You know what they're going to put the hit and run on? They're going to put the hit and run on. Let's see how this works out for Chicago. So off on the pitch is Alex Avila. Let's see where it goes. That is a 6, 38 against the righty, 38. 38's an out. And what kind of out is it? This is going to be interesting. Come on, what are you doing? It's an 80 something. Come on, 86. I'm going to call it an 86. He is an LN 86. FD9. What do we have? We got a runner at first. FD9. If the runner is an A, B, or C, they can advance to second. It was so deep. He is a C. So Alex Avila on the FD9. But going to second, tagging up. FD9. Runner at first. Star, star, star. 3 stars. A, B, or C advances. Yep, okay. From first, right? Yep, okay. There we go. So that was JB Shuck. One away, runner at second. Austin Jackson, 0 for 2 on the day. That's a 7, 38 against the righty. 38. Oh, he just missed that. Got himself a strikeout instead. Just missed it. Jimmy Rollins, 2 strikeouts. Let's see if he can be like Jason Kipnis and go for the trifecta here. That's a 4. Cody Anderson, 26 against the lefty. 26 is going to be a single into center. I'm sorry, into right field. Single into right. And now we got to find out. Alex Avila is this came off of pitcher's card. So right fielder is Colin Cowgill. He's got a T3 for an arm. Let's find out. Runner on second and a single the outfielder. That is a 58. He's a T3, 11 to 48. So he stops at third on the single. Stopping at third and another single. So runners at first and third, 2 away for Jose Abreu. That is Alpha Anderson, 67 against the righty. 67 is a pass ball situation. Pass ball situation. Our catcher for the Indians is Yan Gomes, and his CD rating is a 2. CD 2. So is it a wild pitch or pass ball? If we roll 11 to 48, it is. 11 to 48 will be a pass ball. 63, no pass ball. As Yan Gomes gets his glove on that one, still triples around. He spins around trying to find it. Spends a few seconds, but both runners hold on the play. And we have a repitch. Jose Abreu, Cody Anderson. That's a 471. Oh my gosh. Same thing, but it's a wild pitch this time. Wild pitch. Same situation. 11 to 48. Wild pitch or pass ball. Catcher. Yes, 11 to 48. Can he stop this one? 16. No, he can't. It's a wild pitch. It's going to get a run home here. Wild pitch to home. Wild pitch to home. How much room do you need? Jeez Louise. Holy cow. Let's make that one a lot smaller. Takes up way too much room. There we go. And going to second. Wild pitch to second. These should all be way smaller. What? What a pain in the ass. Oh my gosh, how much space? Why did you... Alright, we're going to just take that one way down to size 9. We don't need it that big. Anyways, wild pitch to second. That brings up Frazier, runner at second. 1 run in here. And Chicago takes a 3-1 lead. Ah, that is an 8-13 against a right-hander. That's a single into right. Single into right. S1 into right. This comes off the batter's card. So Jimmy Rollins is going to be an A+ because there's 2 outs on the run. So an A+, runner at second. 11-68. He scores on the single since there's 2 outs. It's a 58, so scoring on the play. The wild pitch comes back to haunt Cody Anderson. And Jose Abreu is an E runner. It went into right field. He's an E runner +1 because, so he's a D runner. It went into right field. 11-38. He goes first to third. 11-38. Nope, he stops at second on the single. S1. All right. So 2 more hits there. Hit him. There you go. And let's see. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's only did 10, and he is a 17, so he's got a little bit of strength left. All right, Melky Cabrera, just trying to see his SR number. That's an 873 against the righty, is going to be an out. So this will end the inning finally for Anderson and the Indians. It's an 88. He's going to be an LN 88. LN 88 is FD9, so hit it deep, just not deep enough. So that's going to be 3 more hits, up to 7. And they scored 2 more runs. It's 4-1 going into the 6th inning. 2 up. Francisco Lindor singled in the 3rd. Let's make these smaller too. All right, singled in the 3rd for Lindor. Chris Sale still working on a 5-hitter here so far. That's off a Sale, 28 against the right-hander. 28 is a strikeout. That is 3 strikeouts in a row. That brings up Napoli, singled in the 2nd. 773, yeah, it's going to be an out. RP 88, that's another deep fly ball, just not deep, not good enough. Santana making the catch out there in right field. JB Shuck. 10, so finally 1 off the batter's card. 63 against the lefties. 63, it didn't matter because it's still an out. Santana at least got a bat on it. 58. He's going to be an RP 58. L6 liner right at Jimmy Rollins. It's going to be an L6. L6, please. Thank you. Another 1-2-3 inning for Chris Sale, cruising right through this game. All right, Brett Lowry coming up in the bottom of the 6th inning. He's 0 for on the day. Looking to get a hit. 10-65 against the righty is a walk. So a walk to lead things off for Lowry. He's a C stealer. Why is it not keeping my damn size? I want all these cells to be size 10, damn it. Thank you. Jeez. All right. Avicelli Garcia. Yeah, I put that in the wrong spot, didn't I? I'll change that here in a second. That's a 986. That will be an out. Let's put this down where it belongs. Get rid of this one. So it's an out. RP of 51. That's a GX6 runner at first. That's a 6-4. Batter goes to first. So out at second. Out at second. And you are fielder's choice to first. And I don't need it underlined. Thank you very much. All right, Alex Avila. Cody Anderson. That is a 10-14. 14 is going to be a double by Alex Avila. Double. And on first base is Garcia. He is a C runner. Let's see this. First to third. It was hit to. It was a double. And we had a runner at first. And it was a 14, so it went into left field. Left field, he is a E runner. Nope, just goes first to third. I don't even need to roll. So going to third. Oh, damn it. Go here. Fielder's choice. You went to third. You're at second. Another big hit for Chicago. All right, brings up JB Shuck. Runners at second and third. One away. They could walk him, load the bases, and go against Austin Jackson. Or do they take their... No. Defense will play in, and they're going to go after JB Shuck, actually. All right, let's see how it goes. JB Shuck, Cody Anderson, defense in. That's a 434, so it's coming off of Anderson's card for a change. He's a left-hander, 34. That is a strikeout. Big strikeout there. That is the second out. Brings up Austin Jackson. I'm just looking to see if they want to walk him, but they don't. All right, still in. Defense still playing in. No, they're playing back with 2 outs. Sorry, playing back with 2 outs. That is a 5-68 against the righty. 68. Oh my gosh, here we go again. Another wild pitch. 11-48 could be a wild pitch. That's a 42, so that is a wild pitch, and that's going to let in another run on a wild pitch. Wild pitch to home. And now I got to stretch the column out so I can get everything in there. You're going to 3 on the wild pitch. Trying to get Cody Anderson through this inning. That is his second wild pitch. I don't think they score wild pitches errors if I'm not mistaken. Austin Jackson, Cody Anderson, wild pitch man here. It's a double, so we'll be checking for an error as well. So that could be great. 46. So off Austin Jackson, 22 against the righty. Single into right. Single into right. Runner from third is coming home. And now I'm going to check the right fielder. Cowgill, he's an E0, so no error. No error. I don't think if it's an E0 we need to roll. We do not. Okay, so no error on Cowgill. But another run is in on another single here. And that's going to be it for Mr. Anderson. Mr. Anderson. All right. Maybe should have taken him out a little bit ago, but all right, that brings in Brian Shaw. Is coming in the 6th inning, and he will be facing batter number 2. Take him down to about size 12. There we go. All right. Jimmy Rollins, runner at first. Jimmy Rollins, runner at first. This game was cruising right along until all of a sudden, like, it blew up. That's an 88, so it's going to be an out. He's going to be a LN75, LN75. That's an F8. So, F8. So, 2 hits, 2 more runs on 2 hits. So, they're up to 9 and a 2. Let's slide this over a little bit. Slide these over a little bit. Give me a little bit more room here. You guys can slide over as well. Here we go. All right. So where are we at? We're at the top of the 7th inning. 6-1 ball game. That brings up Jan Gomes. Chris Sale, he's cruising right along. Might as well leave him in there. Top of the 7th inning. 531 against the righty. 31 is a strikeout. Might as well. Jeez Louise. Juan Irube. That's a 9. Surprise, surprise. It's coming off the batter's card. That's an 18 against the lefty. That's a single in right field. And whoa, whoa, whoa. Stop the presses. They got a single. Not very good stealer, though. Not that they need to steal a 6-1 game. Jose Ramirez. Chris Sale. Wind up in the pitch. That's a 6, 7, 8, 78. That's going to be an out. He's an RN of 65 is an F7. F7 brings up Cowgill, who has no chance whatsoever against lefties. So they are going to be making a replacement here. It might take me a second, but Cowgill's day is going to be done. Cowgill's day is done. That brings up Cleveland batters here. Coming in to replace Calgill is going to be Tyler Nyquin. All right, so let's get rid of his card. Copy his card in there. Oops. All right, so we're going to go with 9th position here. All right, remove that. And look at that, the magic. Shh, it's magic. You guys don't know that, but it's magic. Insert a column. No. Insert. All right, we got to do it off this. Insert. There we go. All right, so coming in is he's coming in the, where are we at? We're in the 7th inning. That's where we're at. We don't need that big. All right, so Nyquin's coming in the 7th inning here. Slide some of these columns over. We don't need all that space. Give me some room here, boys. All right. So Nyquin's coming in to face off against Sale. See if he can do anything. We know Colin Calgill can't do anything. Nyquin. I'm using historic lineups, by the way. We've got doubles here on the random rolls, so we'll be checking for an error. That's an 8 against the lefty, and an 11 is a infield single. Nyquin with the single, 1 base advance. Nyquin with the S1. Oops. S1. And brings up the top of the lineup, Raji Davis. Runners at first and second, 2 away. There's hardly any sweat on Chris Sale's forehead there. He doesn't look worried at all. He just grabs it and sidearm, big lefty sidearm coming in. That's a 5, and 75 is an out. And to 12 against the RN. That's going to be a G1A. Broken bat right at Chris Sale. Picks the ball up. G1 tosses it over to third. 2 hits though. And no runs. And we got a 7th inning stretch here. 7th inning stretch time. And I think
Someone brought those to Mahjong one day.
Yeah.
I thought they were funny. They came with their kit.
Yeah.
Go out and buy a bigger one.
We forgot to actually switch pitchers here, didn't we? Brian Shaw. We put him in the lineup. We just forgot to switch his card. Anyways, Brian Shaw back out to face off against Jimmy Rollins. No, against Jose Abreu. Yes. All right, a little confusion there. That's what happens when I get distracted. Abreu is 1 for 3 with a single. That's off of Shaw, 65, right-hander. That's an out. RP 67. That's an F7. F7. Anyways, we had a little stretch going on there. 7th inning stretch time. Hopefully everyone out there stretched a little bit. Don't want to pull a hamstring watching this guy out, guys. Todd Frazier or Brian Shaw. Doubles, so we'll be looking for an error here. That's a 9, 11, against the righty. That's into left field, single into left. Left fielder, Jose Ramirez. He's an E2. E2, 11 to 25 is an error. And it's a 1 something, so it's going to be an error. Yes, it is. 14. So error on the left fielder, Jose Ramirez. Let's find out what kind of error it is. He is an outfielder. Outfielder 24 is a type 4 error. Let's look at the error chart. Type 4. Oh, it was a... That's right. It's just going to be a single and then error E7 to go to second base. I'll give him one base on the error. Error on... What else can go wrong for Cleveland here? So, sometimes it's just not your day. Frazier with the single in the left field, and then a bad throw in allows Frazier to go from first to second, as they're not hustling out there to get the ball down 6-1. Melky Cabrera's up. That is a 7, so it's off of Shaw's card. 31 against the lefty. 31 strikeouts. 2-away. Brett Lowry. Oh, that should be yellow as well. All right, Brett Lowry. Come on. Come on, decide what you're doing. 634 righty, 34 is another strikeout. So ends the inning with back-to-back strikeouts of Cabrera and Lowry. Another hit, though. They're up to 10 hits. No runs that time. 6-1 going into the top of the 8th inning. Jason Kipnis 0 for 3 with 3 big strikeouts. Doesn't get much worse of a day than that. We could pull them, but at this point, 6-1, why bother? It's an 11. We would have had a BD check, but there's no one on. But he's off of his card, and he uses a 32. And look at that. You talk bad about Jason Kipnis, and he says, screw you, dude. I'm just going to hit it out into right field. Make him run after it for a little while as I hustle all the way into second base for a hit. Francisco Lindor. All right, Francisco, what can you do? Actually, no roll. Let me think about this. Let me make sure. He's only got a 13. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have 7 hits, which we know about. And he walks. 1 walk. So that's 8. And then you lose a point for every inning starting at the 6th. So that's 7 plus 1 walk is 8. Anybody else reach base? No. Just the 1 walk and the 7 hits. So that's 8, 9, 10, 11. So he's actually only got 2 points left. If they can knock him out of the game, maybe, just maybe, they can start a comeback. 8, 16, 8 against the right-hander is going to be off of Chris Sale. 16 is a single into center. Single into center. Let's find out if Kipnis is a B runner. We got a single into center, runner at second. So he's a C, goes to a B, so 11 to 48 he scores. Actually, wait a minute. That came off of sales card. So it's actually going to be center fielder throw rating. Austin Jackson is a T4. So it's 11-38 he scores. It's an 88, so no scoring on me, son. So going to third. That's not what I wanted. I want this there on the single. And that is going to be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So that's it for Chris Sale as he's given up two more. And he gets a big round of applause as he takes the big slow walk all the way from the mound. Coming in for Chris Sale, Zach Duke. He's coming in the 8th inning, batter number 4. And we'll knock that down. There we go. So big round of applause there. And coming in is Zach Duke. We got to find out what kind of day Zach Duke is going to have. 87, he's having a bad day, so his stats go down by 1. So maybe, just maybe, there's some life for Cleveland. They got rid of Sale. They got runners at the corners. There's nobody out. And they got a pitcher that came in that is having a bad day. So let's find out. That is a 6-7-8 against a right-hander. So it'd be 2-8. So it's off of Zach Duke. 11, though, is an infield hit. And everyone's going to take a base on the single. Single. And that's going to score a run. And Cleveland is not out of this yet. So Mike Napoli with an RBI single. Carlos Santana. Carlos Santana. Not over yet. That's a 7-7, so we're going to a rare play situation. Wow. Okay. Son of a gun. Let's see here. Let's bring up a rare play chart here. Some of these will not apply, let's just have to redo it or whatever, but that's a 67. Pitcher licks his finger standing in the mound. Balk is called. Runners advance a base. So, interesting. It gets more. So it's a balk. BK to third. And BK to second. So runners at second and third for Santana. And they have a little meeting on the mound here as things are falling apart for the White Sox here. And even though they're up 6-2 at this point, runners at second and third, no one out here. Can the magic continue? Let's find out. And, it was a 7, but it rolled over to the 3. And once again, 3-4, 3-4. We have back-to-back rare plays. Good thing I didn't close this chart, because normally I just close it because you don't hardly ever have rare plays. But 84. Right fielder hits the wall full speed, chasing fly ball, knocked unconscious inside the park, home run. If he's an OBR, D, or E, let's see who is up. Carlos Santana. He is a OBR of, I don't know. Carlos Santana is an OBR of D. OBR of D. And we don't need those because he's not in the game. So it's an honor. It is an inside the park home run for Carlos Santana as the right fielder hits the wall full speed, knocked unconscious, inside the park home run. Oh, wait a minute. If an OBR of D, yes, he is an. It's not an. It is a triple. OBR of D or E, it's a triple. So a triple for Carlos Santana is going to score a couple runs on the rare play, and we've got to stretch out this 8 column a little bit here. And we can stretch in the 7 column and now we can't do the 6 column or the 5 column. 4 column, we can stretch that one in for a little bit. There we go. And that's going to have 3 runs in, and runner at third, still nobody out. I'm not checking for injuries because I'm using historic lineups, so we don't need to worry about if there was an injury because we're using historic lineups. Historic injuries and lineup changes. So Jan Gomes against Zach Duke, and things are falling apart for the White Sox here. Can we get this comeback completed? Let's see, right now it is 6-4, runner at third, tying run at the plate. Jan Gomes looks in, waits on the pitch, here it comes. It's a 241 against the righty. 41 is a strikeout. So first out of the inning is a strikeout. That brings up Juan Uribe. .647 against the righty. 47 is a walk. And that brings up Jose Ramirez. Runners at the corners. The tying run is now at first. Things are getting interesting here in a U.S. Cellular Field. The crowd is now in a murmur. That brings up Jose Ramirez. He's got a single and a double. 1 out. Runners at the corners. All right, Jose Ramirez, Zach Duke, 1 out, runners at the corners. Defense playing back, going for the double play here. That's a 725 against the righty. 25 is a strikeout. Zach Duke. So 2 big strikeouts in the inning. Brings up Tyler Naquin. Tyler Naquin is actually the right fielder now. I need to make sure we put his information in. He's the right fielder. He's a C. He is a CD of 1. Error of 10. Ugh. And a throw of 2. Not good defensively, but much better offensively, but well, that's against lefties. He's much better. Zach Duke is a lefty, by the way. So, it wouldn't help to keep in Colin Cowgill. So Naquin, even though he's not very good defensively, has to come in. Come on, decide what you're doing here. Come on, what are you doing? Come on, come on, come on, come on. 5, okay. So it's a 10. So it's coming off a Naquin 58 against the lefty. 58 is a walk, and that's going to load the bases as he's going to second. Bases, we need to put that down here. Walk. Cowgill is no longer in the game. And that brings up Rajai Davis with the bases loaded. And 3 runs already in. And things could get real interesting real fast if Rajai Davis can get a hold of one. Let's see. Here it comes. The windup in the pitch. 8 against the righty. So it is coming off Zach Duke. 13, though, is a single into left field. That is going to score some runs. Single into left. All right, so the runner from third base is coming home. We know that. So let's get that one done right off the bat. The runner at second is an E runner. He'll be it's going into left field. Left field is a T3 against Milky Cabrera throwing. So runner at second, T3, 11-48. He comes home and scores. It's a 68, so just the one run scores. Everyone moves up a base, it looks like. And we're going to have to put second bat for Jason Kipnis here. And is that the end of Zach Duke's day? I think it is, folks. That is it for Zach Duke. There, who's up? Jason Kipnis. He's a lefty, though. Wait a minute. Wait. Yeah, Jason Kipnis. He is a lefty. Maybe they'll leave Zook in. Lefty versus lefty matchup. Who's after him? Switch hitter. Righty. Switch hitter. All right. There are two. Four runs in already. Bases still loaded. Jason Kipnis. Double last time, or well, not even last, yeah, the last time up here in the 8th inning. They're going to leave Zach Duke in, I think. Here it comes. That's a 7 and a 16. That is going to kill him against the left-hander. 16 is going to be into center field. And that's going to score some runs. Again, I think Cleveland just took the lead of this game, and I am freaked out about that. Single. So he hit it into center. Let's see, 16 is center field. That makes a difference. Center field is Austin Jackson. He's a T4. Runner from third's coming home. We know that. Where's the runner from third? So the walk to Uribe, and he's going to come all the way around to score. Runner from is Ryan Shaw. He's a C. He's a 4, T4. It was hit to center field. And there are 2 outs. Looking at the modifiers on the chart. So looks like 11-48. He's going to score. Let's see. So coming around third, Brian Shaw. Does he come all the way home? Let's find out. 12, for sure he does. That's an easy call. So coming home on the single, and that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That just tied up the ball game. Now the runner at first is Raji Davis. He's an A. It was hit to center field. And he is also 11-48 to advance first to third. 71. So just go into second, Raji Davis. As they throw it in. And now we have got another hitter due up. And that, my friends, is it for Zach Duke. Goodbye, Zach. And not a good outing by Zach Duke at all, even though he had every advantage. And I believe did Chicago or did Cleveland just take the lead? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They did. They took the lead here in the top of the 8th inning. Zach Duke's day is done, and this crowd is shocked as Matt Elvers comes in. He's coming in the 8th inning, and he's going to be facing off against number 3. So we're going to have to stretch this column like way out here if he gets another hit here. So Lindor singled in this inning, singled all the way back in the 3rd. So let's change the actual pitcher this time. Matt Elvers, there we go. Matt Elvers, there we go. Let's see if Matt Elvers can get somebody out here. So Lindor will switch over to the left side to face off against Matt Elvers. And we might, we almost had a rare play again, 5-5-5-4-5. So it's a 10. First thing we got to do is check and see if he's having a good day or bad day. 45 is just a normal day. All right, so just normal day, no adjustment on his PBs. Lindor, that's a 6, so it's coming off Lindor. 48 against the right-hander. 48 is a walk, and there were runners at first and second, so that loads the bases again. Okay. Walk. Oops. Walk to first. You're at first, you're going to second. You're at second, you're going to third. So bases loaded again for Mike Napoli. And this game was cruising right along. I mean, cruising right along. Not only that, but I'd have to look back at the scoring, but I don't think Chris Sale can even get a win out of this now that he is not now that he's actually losing the game. So who is up? That is Mike Napoli, singled in the 8th, singled in the 2nd against Matt Albers, trying to stop the bleeding here as bases loaded. Crowd on their feet trying to encourage the team. That is a 6-38, and that is not going to probably be good against the righty. 38. It is good as Mike Napoli strikes out a lot. Mike Napoli strikes out to end the inning. And what an inning it was. I have to actually color code some of these as I have not done that. All right, so how many hits was that? That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 hits. So they're up to 13. Runs. That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 runs. And they take a 7-6 lead going into the bottom of the 8th inning. All right, that brings up Avisel Garcia. Against Brian Shaw. See if they can get that run back. Let's find out. 5-36 against the righty. 36 is a strikeout. 1 out. Alex Avila. 2 doubles so far for Alex Avila. 881 is against the righty. 81 is a walk again for Alex Avila. He's not a very good stealer. Suck is pretty good at sacrificing. Think they will. They want to try and get that runner over with 1 out, though. That would be a second out. Now, they're just going to let him swing away. That is a 978. That is going to be against a right-hander. It's an out. And 84 against the LN. 84 is an F9. So 2 away for Austin Jackson. $781, that's an out. Jackson is an RN, and I'm like completely shell-shocked here. 87, that's an F9 as well. F9, and nothing going. We're into the top of the inning here. That brings up Carlos Santana. Carlos Santana against Matt Albers. 345, he's going to be a left-hander. 45, and that is a walk. So Carlos Santana walks. Jan Gomes, if they could get an insurance run or two. Yeah, they're Jan Gomes against Matt Albers. 771 against the righty is an out. RP53 is a GX6. Runner at first is a fielder's choice. Fielder's choice to first. And you are out at second. Oh, you're out at second. Brings up Juan Irube. 1 away. Runner still at first. A double, so we'll be checking for an error here. 6, 7, 8. That is going to be off of Uribe. 11 against the righty is going to be a single into left field. Single in the left. And Jan Gomes is a C runner. No. Yes, C runner. And it was in the left field. C runner. 11 to 28 goes first to third. Nope, just a second. Okay. So just a second on this. Oops. Second on the single. So runners at first and second now. 1 away for Jose Ramirez. Single and a double. Yeah. 887 is going to be an out. Ramirez with the out. What kind of out is it? It's a 13 for an RN. That could be interesting. 13 RN. A liner to first. So liner back to the pitcher. And 1. So no double play or anything, but that brings up second out for Tyler Nyquin. 2 away. Runners are first and second. Nyquin could get a big hit. That would be a good choice to bring him in the game. That's an 847, and that is a strikeout against a right-hander. Just a little bit too much Just a little bit too much. So they end up getting one more hit. A walk, a fielder's choice, so they're up to 14 hits. No runs, but going in the bottom of the ninth inning, they got a one-run lead. Unbelievably, 6 runs in that 8th inning. Due up, Jimmy Rollins, Jose Abreu, and Todd Frazier. And for Cleveland, Zach. They're going to be bringing in pitcher to close it out here for Cleveland, Jabba Chamberlain. Jabba. Coming in the 9th, facing batter number 2. So you can go way down in size there. Jabba Chamberlain's going to come out in the 9th. Let's find out what kind of day Jabba Chamberlain's going to have. Good, bad, or normal. That's a 1-1. Jabba Chamberlain's having a good game. So all of his stats go up. So it'll be a 2-10 versus righties, 2-9 versus lefties. Wow. All right, here we go. Jabba Chamberlain, Jimmy Rollins. He's going to be the switch hitter. So he's going to be coming from the left-handed side. 2-9, it comes off with Jabba Chamberlain's card. That's an 8. Oh, it's a 33, so error check, though. 8-33 against the lefty. 33 is a strikeout. No error check needed. Error check not involved when you get a strikeout. One away, Jose Abreu. He is a right-hander. And it's a 31 versus a right-hander, and that is a strikeout. So Jabba Chamberlain comes in throwing darts, 2 quick outs, and it's all up to Tom Frazier to hold on to this. Can Cleveland make the comeback of the season so far? That is a 9 against the righty, so it's coming off of Chamberlain's card. 15, though, is a single in the left field. I'm sorry, in the center field. Single in the center for Frazier. They could replace him with a better stealer, but let's just let Melky Cabrera maybe hit one. There's 2 outs. Runner at first. Hang on, no roll. Let me see. Did Chicago make any changes? Well, let's take a look. It's going to take me a second here, Chicago. Well, let's go back. Look at the cards. I think they were in the second set down. Okay. Tyler Saladino. All right, Tyler Saladino is actually going to come in and pinch run. You asked for it, you're going to get it. Went through all this time just to get his card, so here we go. It's going to take me a second to make his card. And now I have to put it in the right spot. This is Chicago. Tyler Saladino. Tyler Saladino. All right, Tyler Saladino is coming in to pinch run. You asked for it, so you're going to get it. Here we go. The White Sox. Tyler Salandino. Let's bring him up here. Here we go. So he's in there to steal. We all know it, right? So we got to insert a column here. Clear it all out. He's coming into the ninth. He's going to be a pinch runner. Oops, pinch runner. On first. All right, let's see what happens. Here it comes. Here's the ball game. If he gets caught, there is 2 outs. But he's got to try to get to second for a base hit to score him. He's a B runner, B stealer. Hang on a second, let me get to the right chart here. B stealer. He is a B stealer. Let's see what happens. 66. 66 is going to be pickoff, question mark, plus. Pickoff. If the hold rating is not a minus, runner picked off at first base, pickoff, plus. And Chaba Chamberlain picks him off at first base as he's trying to get the jump, throws it over there, picked off, oops, picked off and out at first, and that'll end, actually, that's not the right spot. Tyler Salandino got picked off at first for the out. And that ends the ball game, and what a ball game that was, folks. Wow. Holy cow, if you're a Chicago White Sox fan, you're probably in shock if you watch the end of this. If you're a Cleveland Indians fan, you probably were bored out of your mind until about the 8th inning there. As Chris Sale was just mowing people down, gave up a hit here or there, but, 4th inning Cruz, 5th inning Cruz, 6th inning Cruz, 7th inning, showed a little kink in his armor there with a couple hits, and then in the 8th inning just exploded. Gave up 3 hits, and then was pulled, and then the next. So now we have to decide on player of the game. I don't even know. Let's see. I would say, well, Carlos Santana only had the 1 triple in the game. I don't know. I'm tempted to even give it to Chris Sale because there's just nobody else that stands out. He was the best player up until the 8th inning, but do we penalize him because his team ended up losing the game? Up until that point, he had, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. Let's see, 8 strikeouts. Let's see, when did he come in? Zach Duke came in first. 8, 4. Two singles and a walk, a strikeout. 2 singles there, a single and a double. I don't know, maybe Cody Anderson. He gave up 6 runs. I don't know. That is a hard So I mean, really, I'm just gonna. You know what? Uh, I'm gonna give it to Chris Sale. He was the best player up to the eighth inning and gave up a couple. He gave up a double, a single, and another. Nope. A double and a single was all he gave up. Double, single, and then he was pulled. Zach Duke came in 8-4 and faced Napoli. So it was a single and then a. No, wait. Where was the. So last batter was Raji Davis. It was a double he gave up, and that's all he gave up in the eighth inning was a double, and that put him over the top. Yeah, we'll give it to Chris Sale. What a game that was! The Cleveland Indians come all the way back, roar all the way back in the eighth inning with. Let's see, it started off double, then a single, then another single, then a triple, then a strikeout, then a walk, then a strikeout. So up to that point, it wasn't too bad. They only given up 3 runs at that point, and there was 2 outs. Then they gave up a walk, then they gave up a single, then they gave up another single, and then another walk, and then finally the second strikeout, or third strikeout to end the inning. But at that point, there was 3 more runs that scored, and that gave them their 6 runs. What an exciting game. Glad to bring it to you guys. Hopefully those of you that stopped in to view it enjoyed it. And hopefully we can bring you guys some more. I will try to do that soon. All right, everyone, take care. Have a great evening, and we'll see you guys next time here. So your final score from U.S. Cellular Field, Cleveland Indians 7, the Chicago White Sox 6. And Cleveland raises their record to 3-1 in the season, defeating Chris Sale and the White Sox today. All right, guys, see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care.